What is up? What is up? Getting started a little bit later today. Been doing a lot of yard work. Kind of got caught up in it. All right. So, with level 19, not 20. I wish they would fix that. I wish they would remove that delete button there too. I feel like it's too risky. Oh, what did we get? Another one, just like this one. Let's see if it got any trait spread into it. No, it did not. Alright, pet treats. Pet treats. You're happy. You're a plunderer. So I want this dude back in there again for sure, because he's got the spot variant that I really want to try and get. That jungle green. This guy does not have it. I'm going to put them back in again just like this. I think that's the way I want to do it. And I'll feed this guy just cuz. Alright, so those two are going back in. Let's make sure he's got the jungle green. Yes. One of these days I'll get it. Okay, so we are a level 19 doing ranger stuff. Living that ranger life. Apparently, there's going to be some people doing world boss. Not sure which one. Desert world boss tonight. So I figure if I head over there, whenever people get there, they get there. And maybe I'll be able to get some more Sanyel rings for rolling things together. Meh. Also wouldn't mind doing aberrations. That'll be pretty much everything I'm doing is going to be on the desert side by the Chthonic ruins. Chthonic. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we'll head over by the worms. We'll see if there's anyone there. We can maybe hop in, do a little bit of warm-up leveling in there, and join that PvP queue. And find group. Is there anything up? Just one person looking to do shard dungeons in the rainforest. Okay, I'm gonna set up a new listing for farming, desert, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, lots of people over here. Okay, so definitely nobody doing world boss yet. Let's see if at 19 I can solo one of these big worms. Man, 1100 XP, not so bad. Hey, Barabbas, how's it going? Oh, man. Whew. Close one. Awesome. Good to hear. So if you weren't around at all yesterday, I hit level 19 on my Ranger at the end of the day. That was pretty cool. Come on. Ring of Meditation. Cool. What's the game recommendation? I'm always open to try out new stuff. Oh, I almost took him down. Oh, I've done a Township Tale. I actually, if you look in my previous videos, I actually just revisited it last week. And then I have some stuff that's a little bit older. I think you'd have to go onto YouTube to find the videos of that because it's been a while. It definitely still has some issues with it, like polish-wise and stuff. And it has a few things that I have problems with, like that they kind of need to fix ASAP. But overall, I like it. It holds a lot of promise. It's just, I don't feel like it's quite there yet. The thing is I love the concept of the crafting more than I actually love the crafting itself. I just think it needs a little bit more refinement. Damn it. It needs a little bit more refinement, but I think eventually it's going to be a really solid, fun game. Shit. Yeah, that's kind of the thing is I think that a lot of the like the crafting stuff, it's like it's tedious, but it's sort of rewarding. Unfortunately, the last time I played, there was like some pretty substantial issues with the monsters and or in the caves not respawning properly, so it looked like somebody strip mined the whole place, and it was a pretty annoying thing. Where is this thing? What the heck? He spawned and then he went away. All right. These suckers are trying to take my XP. Nuh-uh. I think my phone just bleeped on and tried to listen to me. Technology be scary, yo. Ooh, leather shoulders of the jungle. 95 vitality. Oh, doesn't beat 99. Boo. Boo earns. They're saying boo earns. I was getting bugs with things falling through the floor. That was incredibly frustrating. And I was getting the issue they were having with things not respawning the way they were supposed to. On top of that, the blacksmithing hammer, the default one, wasn't there, so I had to go find one somewhere else. And it was like I spent a lot of time like dicking around basically and not really getting to do the stuff I wanted to do, which was spend a little bit more time on the crafting. But like I said, I mean, the game really does hold a lot of promise. It's just not quite up to where it should be. It'll be interesting to see how far they go with it, what kind of stuff they add in. One thing I don't like is that all the characters have red noses. Everybody looks like an alcoholic. Oh man. There's always another one that just pops up. Whew, close call. Yeah, and see that's kind of the thing is like with a pre-alpha game, it's kind of hard to actually judge it in a negative light because it's like at this point it's basically a hobby for somebody. It isn't really a job yet. Like they're just doing something because they want to make it, and eventually it'll be something more than that. But right now, that's all it really feels like. Ah, oh, shit. Come on. Are you kidding me? It disappeared again. I think it's because those guys over there are sort of bugging them out. This was happening yesterday where one group pulls them and another group kind of like makes a mess of it because they don't actually want both. If I can get back in there, that'll be good. Might have to start by just taking out this one. Shit. He's almost dead. Yeah, I think eventually I'm going to. I've heard that it's a pretty buggy mess right now. Feels very tacked on, cheap early access kind of thing. So I will eventually try it probably, but right now it's not really a top priority. Yeah, and I'll be honest, that's kind of the other thing for me that's like a big deal is like I don't 84 int, I'm using 100 int. I don't really like playing the single player stuff as much as I like the multiplayer. I mean, multiplayer is just so much fun. It's like right now, yeah, I'm basically playing single player, so it's like whatever, but it's the fact that eventually I might somebody might pop in and be like, "Oh, hey, I want to join you doing that." And to me that's so much more fun. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think I just got him. Yep. Cool. You're king of the jungle. Hey, that's an improvement. 88 vitality. Oops. Sweet. As you get higher level, there is definitely stats on the armor. So this is blue, and it has one stat of vitality. And if I go to look at, say, my purple warrior stuff, it has 2 stats. It has vitality as well as either magical or physical defense, depending on the pieces and stuff. And you can also put on tile sets, as you can see. Those add extra damage for doing certain things. They have scaled up defense values, different tiers of armor, and yeah, and this isn't even into the, like, there's legendary weapons, which, so like the regular what do they call these? Uniques or something? I don't know. They're not legendaries. Legendaries are gold. But I have 1 affix. As you get higher up in levels, you get, with the legendaries, you get 2 affixes. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'll be out in the desert here probably for most of today. I'd like to hit 20 today. Whether or not it's going to happen, I don't know. Alrighty. Oh man, missing all of my shots. And you can see I'm turning back like that because they always pop up behind you. So I turn around so that when they pop back up, they're out here. Ah, come on. Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you here. Oh man, I missed that. Damn. I wish they physically showed you your arrow cooldowns, so you wouldn't have to like keep looking down and guessing whether or not you had your charge yet. That's about as perfect as it can get. Oh, that sucked. This one ain't gonna go real smooth. Close call. Okay, so one second, I'm just gonna check the end game chat. Where is it? So, 10:30 p.m. EST is 8:30 p.m. my time. So I'll probably be off by the time they get going on this. But we can still get down with some stuff today. I just most likely won't be around during their proper world boss run, and that's okay. I don't really need the Sanyel rings. It was just kind of something I wanted to get some to replace my old ones. And I just seen I got a message here. Level 18 warrior, perfect. Hey, I'm just out by the worms right now. Damn. It's perfect when I get these long range ones. With the poison on the first shot, plus the long range shot, I'm building up a few extra damage orbs. Plus, it's giving more time for it to take that poison damage off the first arrow, which is what I really want. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of annoying when they jump back like that. Oh, you jerk. I don't know where the fuck this guy is. No clue. Worth the wait. Oh. I hate when you get an itch right on your forehead under the pad. Okay, where are we at here? shit. Ooh. Ring of Meditation. Boo earns. What? I find if I don't open up with poison, it can sometimes be a little bit too tight of a fight. Damn it. They really need to show the proper cooldown of my arrow. There we go. Ooh. These might be better. 82, 95. No dice. Which one of mine is the weak one? I guess it's the chest, but I did kind of upgrade that, so... Really, it's my helmet and chest. But these don't need to be perfect rolls for this stuff. They just need to get me little ways up. I think most of... Why is this cord so annoying on me? Realistically, most of the gear is going to get swapped out pretty quick once I hit 20. I'll maybe see if I can find a couple pals to do some quick runs on Sentry to get my guaranteed drop.
I'm in the desert right now. I just gotta walk.
No worries. I'm just kind of in the back of the worm, so I'll kind of walk up towards the front. And I may end up triggering one of these guys. Probably this guy. Yeah. Oh, my ult is charged. Let's use it. Lifesaver. Ah, my nose is so dry. Yo,
just hold on. I can heal you. Just hold on.
Cool. Yeah, I'm recharging pretty quick out here, but I can take one down myself, so we shouldn't have any problems here.
Yeah, just you aggro them and I'll jump in.
Sounds good. Oops, way too short.
If my combos will work from the side, I can do this.
Yeah, the worms can be kind of annoying to take down because you're like Warrior was my first 20, and they can definitely be the worms can be kind of annoying.
Yeah, the worms are the worst.
If you try and get the shield stun on them, don't worry too much about, because if it's just two of us, we're not going to pull two of them at a time, and I can hold the aggro fine. So just try and get your DPS combos in.
Okay. How close are you to leveling?
Oh, I'm like a quarter of the way. I still got a bit to go.
I'm like just above a quarter to 19.
Cool. Yeah, I did 19 yesterday. That was a little bit of a slog, 4 hours. Always the last couple levels that feel real slow.
Yeah. But I feel like at 19, you're so close to finishing, you just really want to get it done.
Yeah. 18 is a little bit harder, actually.
Yeah, 18's not good.
But if we get a few more people, we could also go out and try do some aberrations. There's a few specific aberrations which are totally doable, and the nice thing about doing those is you'll still be getting relatively quick XP, but you'll also have the chance of getting purple drops.
Huh.
So those have two stats on them. So it'll be like,
Yeah.
for warrior, I think it's vitality and physical armor on that gear.
Only physical armor, or it could be magical too.
I don't think you can get magical off the aberration gear.
Damn,
You can get magical off the stuff from Trade-U for sure, but
Oh god, come on, shield bash.
yeah, I'll probably
Isn't it great
just
when they
the
just
amount
go
of
straight
DPS.
under?
The amount of DPS I do, I'll probably pull aggro regardless. So
Hit the. Oh, god.
I know that exact feeling, man.
These hitboxes are so bad.
They really are. Any of the creatures that are low to the ground, like Vulps and stuff, they're all kind of a pain in the ass as a warrior.
Yeah, or floating ones like the hornets in the desert, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And why do they make the strongest as, like, in the overworld, worms?
Yeah, no kidding.
The most annoying things to fight.
Somebody hopped in my Discord. Oh, who's that? Mephisto. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, we got two.
Yeah, I figure we're taking them out quick enough. We probably can handle two.
You should focus on the one that's attacking you so you don't die.
True.
Oh, yeah, I'll get him in the
Hello.
trap.
Hey, how's it going?
Like over 17.
Oh man. To get that snipe shot off.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna heal you. Just hold on.
This guy popped into this Discord channel and said a couple broken sentences and didn't reply to anything I said. And I don't know if he's in town talking to somebody else and didn't realize he popped into this channel or what, but it's kind of funny.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. Maybe what I'll do is once they're just about dead, I'll pull another one. Damn, what's that?
Trying to get out of your way.
No, that's okay. I actually just totally missed that one. Ooh, glowy bag.
Like, I'm kind of finding the spot where it's good to hit them. Like, you gotta hit them like the tip of their head or like their teeth
Yeah.
around there.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the Rangers. Like, if I don't hit them in the head, it doesn't count. You'll watch the arrow go through their body, and it's like, nope.
Like, when you think about it, is it really that hard to do hitboxes?
Yeah, apparently,
Like,
because it's not something they've truly dealt with. I mean, they keep making like little updates to it every now and then, but there's nothing really substantial that I would ever like when I hop on after their update. I'm like, oh wow, they fixed it.
it's not gonna be fixed for a while unless they actually take the time to do it.
As soon as the raid content's out, and that's like 2 weeks or something like that. Oh.
Over here.
As soon as that's out, that's the end of their roadmap that they have right now for Q2. So they said basically once the raid's out and it seems to be stable and all that stuff, they're gonna start doing bug fixing. And I don't know. I mean, I think they should just hire somebody else, but have them doing.
Find somebody else.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. It's like that's clearly the shortcoming of the team right now is just like not having somebody to dedicated fix bugs. And there's enough content now that there's enough bugs, even just little stuff, you know.
Yeah, like the UI sometimes not showing up when you hover over.
Yeah. Yep.
Just small things.
And the thing is a lot of small things like that can actually end up becoming like really difficult big bugs to fix.
Yeah. Got one right here.
Yep. That one's down. Oh, that was one of the green ones.
Oh, that's why I got 0 XP.
Yeah, I didn't get anything for it either.
Yeah, hit him. I'm getting like different amounts of XP for
Yeah,
each
so
creature.
yeah, so the XP is basically done in a sort of part per share system on most enemies. So obviously, if something has 1,000 XP, we would each get roughly 500. But then depending on your damage output and stuff like that, so like I find there are some stuff I'm not totally sure on. Like obviously, as say like a musketeer, you're not going to do as much DPS, but your healing and the amount you heal kind of plays into how much XP you get. And I think with tank, things like damage blocked and like shield bashes and horns and things like that, like aggro generated, can also add to how much XP you're getting. So I'm not sure the exact like numbers on the stuff like that, but it will
I just
vary
always
for
thought
sure.
it was. I always just thought it was. If you're in a group, you always get half of the XP. Well, the
Nope.
XP is always
It's roughly half, but like if I do like 3/4 of the damage and then you just come in, do one chop, and then I finish it, you'll get a noticeably smaller amount.
Yeah, like one I got over 700.
Yeah, I think it basically amounts to like quote unquote participation in the fight. You know, not really the amount of damage you're doing, just like how much you're engaged in the fight. And if you're like too low of a level, it's obviously gonna like diminish the amount that you get. But
Yeah.
yeah, see, like that one I got 700 for.
I got 600 from it.
Oh, interesting.
That it's like 13 or 1300.
Yeah.
Like the at my level, I get 1100 XP from these guys.
That's about what I get too.
So it's like
It's not.
I'm not sure. XP's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird in this game too.
Yeah. Oh no. I hate when I miss with my poison arrow.
Okay, some reason it just elevated.
Like terrain elevated?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rude.
Like I teleported over here, I was just like, I wasn't really where I am right now. It's just higher.
Weird. Yeah, I know that they there are a couple of bugs related to that because of they disabled the ability to change your height in like the Vive or Rift or whatever, like substantially, because Decoy made himself go really high and was taking overhead screenshots and making screenshot maps, and I guess the devs didn't like that.
Probably.
I thought it was fair because he was making maps of areas that don't actually have maps yet.
I don't think they're gonna get maps. Cause like it's the wilds, so you shouldn't really have a map telling you where everything
Well,
is.
even stuff like Frosted Spit doesn't have a map.
Yeah,
and I
but
mean,
that's
it's-
just really open.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a problem with it, but it would be kind of nice if they, you know, finished doing what they started.
Yeah, but the wilds feel a lot smaller than the others, and like the main areas with maps.
I'd say Frosted Spit's probably the smallest, followed by maybe Lucian Wilds. Lucian Wilds feels really small. And Lamavora is pretty big. The Lamavoran wilds are pretty big, but they're just really like funneled. Like there's only really one direction you can walk.
Yeah. Oh, and I got a sword. 99 strength. It's pretty good.
Nice. It's perfect. I think the best
You know
roll
what
you can
intellect
get on those
does?
is 100.
Right.
Intellect.
Is on
intellect on warrior, I think, is damage from your combos, like how much extra damage your DPS combo would do, kind of thing. You're probably
like healing by provoke. Does that also count?
I don't know if it works for that. I want to say it doesn't, because I remember when I read the stat, it was like extra damage from successful combos, but that was before they had the healing by provoke thing. Oh. I think it's probably the in-game. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm using my compass. I don't know if you have Discord set up, but I'm just in the Orbus Unofficials Discord if you wanted to hop in there. If not, no biggie. But I think that what happens with the voice is it's actually on your side if you can't hear me, and vice versa. So just try logging out and logging back in if you don't feel like setting up Discord.
Okay. Oh my god, third hit. If the third hit can actually land.
Nice. Did you get that one?
Well, yeah, I hit it, but like it just provoke the opposite. Provoke just never lands.
Yeah. I find provoke is one of those ones that once you get it, it's just like you get into such a groove of it that you don't even think about it. And then when somebody's like, "Oh, it's not working," or whatever, I'm always like, "Oh, I don't even know how I do it."
Oh, left or right up?
Yeah, but like how I swing my arm or whatever, I have to actually do it to see. Is that guy red? Yes.
Just end game, that's all you do, provoke.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a little bit tedious on certain bosses. I find, like, I don't know if you're level 20 on your musk. Have you done Trade Mines at all?
I have.
So the mutated worm boss is like probably my least favorite thing in the game, because you just stand there and swing provoke over and over and over again for like 5 to 10 minutes, and it's just too long of a fight.
Oh, what the devs could do, instead of making it only provoke heals you, like every combo heals you. Oh,
yeah.
Provoke, it's still the fastest combo, so that'd be the ideal for healing.
Yeah.
But you could still do, if you're not taking that much damage, you could do wound for slower healing with more DPS. And
to be honest, I don't.
That. It could be.
To be honest, the real thing is like, it's not so much that wound is slower, but I don't know if you've noticed this, but like with provoke, if you're really going to town with it, you can kind of like rest your arm a little bit and do it a little bit more casual. Whereas if you're doing wound, you kind of have to keep your arm up, so it's almost a little bit more tiring.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like I found, like, on those really long fights, I just sort of let my shoulder relax. And then doing provoke isn't as bad, but it's still a little bit tedious.
I wish there was like a thing in the options where you can turn on something where you can see the hitboxes on the enemies.
Oh, that would be a dream. Because then at least you would know where they are.
Yeah.
Like, even if you didn't leave it on all the time, you would know, okay, for leechers, it's basically just their head.
Like head and kind of like a quarter or like halfway down their body.
Yeah.
Something like that. I have a feeling their hitbox is just under the ground.
Yeah, that's probably the most makes the most sense, and that would actually explain why there was a while back there was a bug with bags here dropping through the ground and disappearing, and it was pretty annoying.
Yeah. Was that happening to Tradu?
Yeah.
Like that guy is just sitting outside of it. Like, I don't think it's there in the ground. I think it's just the floor is too small.
Oh, he was so close. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's enough weird bugs in this game that when you try to add them all up, you're like, okay, there's got to be a reason for this. But Riley, in particular, on the forums, he's always kind of like, oh, I see what's going on here. When somebody like mentions a bug and kind of describes it to him. So at least he kind of knows his own code.
Yeah. Oh my god. I hate this.
Yeah. They are quite annoying with their ignoring. I just see one of my biggest issues with the warrior is I just wish there was more ways to build aggro, like spamming provoke and using the big shield and blowing your horn. At endgame, there's times, especially with rangers using heavy crit rings, like you can't out aggro a ranger because they're doing so much damage. And same thing with the musketeers, like the amount of healing they're doing can sometimes just pull aggro off of the tank. I think that should like never happen with like a fully geared out tank who knows how to play the game.
Well, like, I haven't really experienced that at all yet. Like, the tank has always been able to keep aggro unless it was indecisive.
As soon as you get into playing as tank with rangers who have tile sets and like an end game bow, and they're using, like, I've got the third world boss rings. They give 30 critical strike per ring, and then I rolled my vitality from the worm boss rings into those. So 60 extra critical strike goes a huge way in pulling aggro.
Actually, what does critical strike do? Does it like increase critical rate?
I don't think it increases the rate, but it
often?
definitely increases the amount of damage it does when it does proc.
I thought it always just did double.
No. I haven't tested with my ranger yet. I kind of wanted to wait until 20 to test that, but with warrior it definitely wasn't double. It's not a consistent number. And especially now with the new ranger talents where you've got, like, for me playing with the slower style where it has the charge bar, depending on where I pull in the charge bar is what's gonna also affect that. No, not at all, Condog. If you want to come on over here. What's your in-game name?
We could use the third.
Yeah. Yeah, and what class are you? And level?
How am I was hitting him from here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
Why
definitely
are
a
these
messed up hitbox.
Not even what are these hitboxes, why are these hitboxes?
Yeah. Oh, that was close. There we go. Leather helm of the plains. Ooh, the helm was one of my weak ones.
He died.
Oh, shit.
What do you got? Chestplate of the jungle.
Let me check with this. Ah, that one sucks. There's one of the planes ones that doesn't have the little bonus.
Wait.
Hate when they get away with that.
Hitboxes.
Yeah. It's all good, man.
I could do provoke if I could find the hitbox. Or I can just do this.
Yeah, if you do that and then get him to turn towards you, you should be able to hold the provoke. Oh.
Come on, where's there? I didn't have my horn up.
No worries. Hey, Condog.
Stop.
Nothing.
Level 14's kind of low, but we still need the musketeer.
Yeah, it'll be alright. We just gotta do two now.
I'm getting two. I'm gonna take it. No? Okay, there we go.
Cool.
You have trouble there?
Yeah, some experimenting some technological differences. Hey, Jaxa, what's going on?
Okay, fine, just don't aggro me. Okay, there we go.
There's another guy in here too. you get me? Ooh, possibly a new bow. Nope, it's shit. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen my channel, my YouTube channel, but I have like all my archive stuff on there. So pretty much everything going back to December. It's like 400 hours of content if you want to go back and go through all that. Oh, that one hit his kite. Oh, we can pull that guy. We might get that other one coming too. Nope. Yeah, I think Orbus was basically right from the ground up built as a VR game. I think their Kickstarter was about January or February of last year, maybe even a little bit further back than that. And I'm gonna say that their original backers were like probably 150 people, something like that. Maybe a bit more than that, but not too much. Oh, come on. Those hitboxes. Yeah, the gravity orb here actually works pretty good because I think it kind of delays them from jumping underground.
Yeah, it like stuns them for a second.
Yeah.
Got another one right here. Come on, third hit land.
I'm just gonna grab a drink of water. Just be 1 sec. Oh, I'll do this one first.
We got another one coming. And there's another one right here.
Oh. Do we have a caster in our... No, we don't have a caster here. That's a warrior. The other one with the pink hat is a musketeer, and I'm a ranger. And overall cost for VR, it depends entirely on how crazy you want to go with your PC, whether or not you already have something set up, which headset you decide to go with. So ballpark, it could cost you total, including a computer and a headset, on the cheap end, maybe just over $1,500 or something. And then on the expensive end, sky's the limit, right? I mean, my setup is probably worth about $4,000 or $5,000, so your method may vary. Okay, I'm back.
I am. Who are these people?
Who are these people?
Oh, hi.
Hello. I'm gonna have
And
to
I
steal a
level these
couple-
two.
Yeah.
I just need a better weapon, man. That's all.
They're level 7.
Go ahead and kill one of these before it gets to me. Would be nice. There we go.
Hey, can you guys at least go towards the back where those worms are? Because we still need to grind.
They'll die back there if I go back there.
Well, we were already here and we still have to grind.
We can go into the back. It's fine.
Can we?
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
level 14 healer?
Yeah,
will
we'll be okay.
Here.
He's doing fine now. Here, let them head in there. We'll take these guys.
Oh my god, why are you...
Not this way. Come this way. Right. These are not the same worms.
Oh, they're not the same worms?
No, they're level 20 worms.
Oh, shit! Oh, so this is the main spot where we're looking for weapons. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, God.
Yeah, let's just walk back in there. There'll be at least a few we can pull. Another one spawned in right behind you.
Wake one behind you.
Dang it. You don't know. I'm not in combat. Who's the healer? Thank you for your heals, sir.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh God, oh God, uh-oh.
We got 3 right now, but we're okay.
Smoke is the weakest one. Another one spawned.
They just stacked up. Oh, I need heals. Thank you.
You good?
Yeah, I said the horn will give me a little bit of shield for now. Nice. Yeah, the headsets can be expensive, but like the Windows mixed reality ones are a lot cheaper, and some of them are not too bad. Like the Samsung Odyssey and stuff. I wonder if they're already starting to do the world boss.
Is there supposed to be a world boss spawn?
Yeah, tonight at like
Nice.
10
Thing for me.
10 what?
10 Eastern, I think. 10 or 10:30 Eastern.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, it's like hours from now. That's why I was kind of like confused.
I'm stuck in
But
combat.
it seems like they're heading over there to do it.
Two.
This guy bugged or what? There we go.
Who's these people?
Another one behind you.
Don't go over there. Don't go in there.
Over encumbered. Oh. I do have some stuff. Let's just move back this way a bit. Just need to break some gear down. I don't want to pull something while we're... Alright. That's junk. That's junk. Like basically, it'll spawn in as soon as all the worms are dead. That's sort of what spawns it.
Huh.
Okay, see you later, Jaxa. No, not for this one.
Oh.
For Elongata, you need to be standing in specific spots, and for the third world boss, you do need specific items. The
Okay.
shard fragments that you get from the keepers. Nice.
Thanks for the turret.
Oh, damn it.
Up. Oh, you lost one.
Oh, damn it. Hold on, man. I may die in this, bro. I made
One behind you. One behind you.
Yeah, I think they're spending off. God, hurry up. Hurry up. Switch to my bow.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
buddy.
Alright, let's focus on this one right here.
And now let's kind of help them. I'll take that one. Good job, guys. I'm trying to get out of combat here, which means I have to kill all three of them.
What?
Oh no, I'm still in combat. Okay, yes.
Oh, man.
Shit.
You got saved, man.
There's one other one going.
I unfortunately was not as lucky.
Oh, you guys.
Another one back behind us.
Wisdom of nature. What's that?
Is it a wand?
It said 1,000 next to it.
Did you get it? That's a wand.
Ah, there's an item drop. No!
Hand it to me.
Alright, let's go to graveyard. Let's these guys are level. You guys both got one.
Oh,
We're both going to graveyard.
12
all
to 20 went down.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it to ourselves again.
Yeah. I mean, I understand the desire to get a better drop, but the thing is like, when you're a lower level, the way the game works, it doesn't even make a difference. It's just the best in slot for the level.
Yeah, like...
And it kind of sucks because you're stuck with that one for the next, like, 10 levels.
Yeah, and like... If you're level 7, you should go to level 7 areas.
Yeah.
Power level you. Because that just wastes time of the person who's doing the power leveling.
Yeah.
And the people who could just be doing it themselves.
It wouldn't be a big deal if it was like, if there was lots of places that you could farm as like a level 19.
Yeah.
But there really isn't. You're kind of stuck with this area, so...
Maybe there should be like a minimum level you have to be to use an item.
I think it would be a good addition if they did that.
Yeah.
But I also think they need to put in more gear into the game. Like, more gear throughout the game as you play, not just at end game.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he blocked.
So which one do you want to work on first?
Some of those. There we go. There's one coming from way out there. See if I can get some poison stacked on him.
There's one behind you.
That other one go? Oh, there he is. There's one more right there. Another one behind you guys. have another one coming in right away. Remember to use your ults if they're up. Oh shit, I'm down.
Oh. Yep, it's too many.
I'll respawn.
I'm just gonna get out.
Need to repair. Shit got crazy. Wait. Alright, let's roll. Whew. Oh man, I am sore today.
Where's the other guy?
He was right behind me. I don't know where he went. He might have taken the long way around because he would have aggroed everything. But if he can't get back here, he shouldn't be back here.
That's true. Did it die? It glitched.
Oh yeah, it's dead. Yeah, that's another one of the bugs that's been pretty present is when you can't see their life bar and then they just sort of disappear.
Yeah. Did it get wiped? Yep.
Yep.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Rejinx.
What's up, man? This is like your home away from home, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
I just logged on from the last time.
Oh yeah,
You're still here.
Still
so I'm
here.
assuming you've just been here
I've been here
since
the entire time. Yeah.
All
Oh,
right,
we
later,
got one
man.
right here. Yeah, see ya. Yeah, it's funny. When he logged out yesterday, I was still right here.
This just takes your
Yeah,
these
just
guys.
grinding away. Like I said, it took me probably 4 hours to level yesterday, and today's looking like it would probably be about the same, but I don't know if I'm going to do my whole level today. It's a lot to do. How far are you into 8 up to 19?
A little more than half.
Yeah, that's about what I am.
Well, when I'm on 19, I'm just like that close, so I'm gonna have to do this. So I'll have more drive to do it.
Yeah.
It was like that when I was first leveling my musketeer. Like I just really wanted to get it done. One of my friends is waiting for me. 'Cause he got all of the classes at level 20.
Oh, yeah.
And like, yeah. And he helped me grind my musketeer a lot, so he was just waiting for me to hit level 20. And then I did, we just hopped right on to try to, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I find it's funny because, like, while you're playing this game, you really don't realize how much, like, the end game is almost the real game here.
Oh, you cut off for me again. Like the end game, what?
It's just like it's sort of like the real game in this game. Like there's so much to do with end game,
Yeah.
and the with the raid coming out, it's gonna be even more so. Looking at the planes.
Yeah. Early game is just grind.
Yeah,
and
it
quest.
really is. Yeah.
Like I did the quests and I was enjoying them till it gave you like an entire long list of them. It was like I don't want to do that.
Yeah, here, kill all of
then I
these
went to
creatures
grinding.
in the game, and you're like, I
The
don't know
kill
about
quests
that.
are fine. It's just like go around looking for people and just talk to them.
Oh
and
yeah,
then do something for them.
yeah.
And then
Wave
you
at
get
this
the
guy,
thing, and
then
it's
wave
all
at
of
that guy, then go and wave over
them. Yeah,
there.
it's just annoying.
Yeah.
Like the star quest I'm on right now is Chudkatet. I know where one of
yeah.
them is. I have no idea where the rest are, and I do
Uh,
not want to
I'll-
look for them.
I'll give you a hint on them. You know the like Stonehenge things you see?
What do you mean?
Like they're every now and then in the world you'll see like sort of like these Stonehenge type things going on.
Oh, like they correlate with the Stonehenges.
That's what they are, yeah.
I know where Blue Worm is, and like Volsunga or whatever his name is. I know
Yeah.
where that is.
Yeah, so like when you think about the Volsunga one, you don't want to actually go into the dungeon. It's like there's that one in the Burning Forest like right there. So it's basically all of the hints will guide you to where those are if you kind of already know where they are. But
Like it's just
if you want it,
It's
I can
annoying, dude.
help you go through those. Like it's been a while since I've done them, but I still have the Chudkatet things in my book, so I kind of know where they all are.
but like I'm not really sure I have to do them. Did they give
You
us
don't
a-
have to, but I'll tell you that Chudkatet is probably going to give you quite a bit of XP. It'll get you right into
Oh.
19. You'll probably be where I am at in 19. So if you want to
Might
do
save
it, I'll
up
give
for
you a
my
hand. Like
Ranger.
I know I'm not going to get the rest of my level today. I don't feel like grinding that much. So if you want to help with it, I'll definitely help you with it. I don't have any quests left to do, so I kind of have
Actually,
to
isn't-
grind to get my XP.
Isn't our new quest like the finishing the story in the roadmap? That's what-
Yeah, they
or
they
next one?
expanded the story like on last Monday, I think.
Oh.
But it's basically the expansion to the story that they did for that is effectively a couple hours of content that works out to being basically like a prologue to the raid.
Oh.
It's still cool, and it's the new area is neat, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, you clearly you don't have too much left in the main story quest stuff. So,
Yeah.
but if you've got quests left and you're like wanting some XP, I would say do the quest because you'll knock them out a hell of a lot quicker than you will grinding.
Yeah, but like, if you want to help me, then let's go do it.
All right, cool. All right, let me quickly look at my book here and figure out the Chudkatet clues. Where did they
I
put
already have
those?
Chuggatet 4 done.
Okay.
Not sure which one that is. Where?
I hope it's still listed in my book. They rearranged stuff, so I don't remember where it
Is it just
sits.
me, or is the high step map like on the back end?
Oh,
of the
it's
book
totally
and
messed
every
up.
other-
Since the last update,
yeah,
it's
so
been
it's-
totally messed.
So
And it's been
not just me.
so the map itself has been messed up since the last update, but the location of the map has been messed up since like a month ago when they put in the quick tabs into the book.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
where?
have 4 done. I'm guessing top
Here
and
we go.
bottom is 1 to 10.
Okay, so just off the top of my head, Afrit's veins bleed hot with purpose pool upon a flowered surface. Flowered surface in the game is Lamavora. So
Yeah,
in
cool.
Lamavora, that's talking about the resort. So there's the one kind of
Yeah, that's
below
what I
the
thought.
resort. The scale of Volsunga's womb is the one that I was talking about in the burning forest. Stand upon a higher span. Oh, so stand upon a higher span and look upon a rotten land is, I believe, up on top of Ma'at's Keep or whatever, like that sort of upper area where Marcos is.
Yeah.
And I think you have to walk over and like look down at like it's somewhere over in that area at the back of that, I think.
Or there's like no item to pick up. You just gotta go in that area.
Yeah, you stand within the thing and it should tell you that it's updated. Madness spites the arid earth, a cradle for the darkest birth. What
Says
is
I already
that
did
one?
4. So
Okay, cool.
I have
Cool,
no
because
idea
I
what it
really
is.
don't remember that one. I think it's something with the desert because it does talk about like the arid earth. Oh, we got a worm here.
Oh. I'm gonna go down here. Well, I gotta go grab my book. Okay.
Mhm. Okay, let's get over here a little bit. I just want to make sure there's none that are like over kind of roughly in this area before we start porting around.
Okay, so first one is the resort in near Triu. I forget where. Wilsunga is in the burning forest.
Yeah.
Mott's Keep. I already did this one. The heights attract an endless praise into
so-
the void. Direct your gaze.
So that one is above. I don't know if you've been up there, but above the Green Lady Forest, like right by High Step, there's like this house up top there. It's actually sort of a
Yeah,
church.
I think I know.
So, anyways, behind that is one.
Behind.
Yeah, it's you kind of have to teleport through the wall to get to it, or you take an Ithacac.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not using an Ithacac.
Yeah. Woodland Henge, the gods decry, lament against a frigid sky. I believe that one is over in the where Lakewood Inn is, like behind Lakewood Inn, like along that thing. So I think that's actually over here might be the closest one. Drinking from the water's edge, abandoned site of tribal pledge.
It'd be great if you can have like 2 books out, so you can be looking at your maps and this at the same time.
Yeah.
Lake Susanna.
Water's edge.
Anywhere around there?
No, it's not on that side. I want to say it's like.
What?
No, I was just thinking it might be the jungle, but I don't think it is.
The jungle. The only water in the jungle is Snake Battlefield.
No, there's also the one up by Mountain Crest. That's the one I was thinking, but I don't think it is that. The only reason I thought that is because of the abandoned site of Tribal Pledge. I think that is what it is right by the jungle dungeon. I think there's one in there.
Yeah, well,
Neath Mountain Shadow and Frozen Gate and Altar of the Oldest Hate. I'm gonna guess that that's in Frosted Spit. Somewhere. Neath Mountain Shadow and Frozen Gate and Altar of the Oldest Hate. I think that's the second last one.
Are there altars in?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. But Frozen Gate.
Like
altar.
I don't know. Okay, how about we look at this while going to ones we already know?
Okay. So I think the first place we should probably go here.
Liquid Inn.
Yeah. We'll walk to that one. That one's not too far.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, I just remembered. So the drinking from the water's edge one is at that lake that's in Lucian Plains or Lucian Plateau or whatever. You remember where the one cube quest is? I'm not sure if you've done those, like the Lost Kids and stuff.
Yeah, I did that quest.
Yeah, so back along there, there's one there too. So we can do that one as well.
Puzzle box.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Faction Hero, the quest. I've done all of them except for Chuckatet.
So let's go do Lucian first because it's probably the quickest to walk to.
All right. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think.
Yeah.
I got
like
it.
in and to the left, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny going back and like trying to remember like what which ones are which.
Yeah, it's like quests are not easy in this game.
No, and I think it's kind of a cool thing and kind of a shitty thing. Like Riley really wanted to make the game be like, it didn't really hold your hand, and I like that.
Yeah,
but I'm also like,
Yeah, like it has to hold your hand sometimes, like just let you know what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Like a vague thing of what you're supposed to be doing.
I think there's a few quests that I was like, I would have never fucking got this if someone didn't show me. But then there's a lot of quests where I was like, that's pretty straightforward. I mean, if you're not, if you've been gaming for a while in your life, you probably will get this.
Yeah.
The one where you had to go into your, I don't know if you got this side quest over by the Oasis. The guy gives you like
the ghoul. You gotta go into your house and forget the mirror.
Yeah, I was like, I'm like looking at things that are shiny around. I'm like, I don't know what's shiny in this game.
Yeah. I had no idea how to do that. I will never forget that. I had no idea.
I think it was one of my viewers or my moderator or something was like, don't you have a mirror in the basement in your house that hasn't been used for anything? And I'm like, shit, you're right. So that was the only reason I got it. I was like standing in the desert, like wandering around, like, I don't know, maybe I gotta like go and look into water or something like that. Which I thought would have been
something about reflections.
Yeah, I thought that would have been kind of a cool thing. Like you have to like actually like look into some water.
It's a broken mirror too.
Yeah.
Like, damn. And that's only a side quest. Oh yeah, but like, back on the thought that Riley really wants the game to not hold your hand. Like whenever they add something new, they're just like, "Hey, we added something. Go figure it out."
Yeah.
I really like that.
I wish they would be even more vague about some of it, but overall it's pretty good.
They added something.
Yeah, well, I'd love that, like you're playing the game and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what's this?
You discover something new.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they could have done that with Desert World Boss.
Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of people farming the words, and when they're all dead, it just pops out of nowhere. Like, oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty obvious with the Worm World boss that there's something there, but have you done Elongata yet?
Which one is that?
That's the one in the jungle, the world boss in the
Oh
jungle.
yeah, I've done it 4 times.
Yeah, so that one, like, I didn't know, I knew it existed, but I didn't know how to get up there or anything. And then, like, a bunch of people were doing, they're like, oh, you gotta drink an Ithacac. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta go, like, in the watchtower.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of a cool little mechanic.
Oh, and your voice became, like, all staticky, so it might be from you that you could keep putting out.
Oh, weird.
But, like, it's fine. It's not, when it happens, it's not for that long.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. Like, they fixed the voice quite a bit from when I first started playing, but it's still got a lot of issues.
Yeah.
So I think the first one is this, right? I think the Chudkatet one is this up here.
Oh, what was the riddle again? I got my book out.
I think this is the one that's like drinking from water's edge or something like that.
Could be over by the brilliant puzzle box. Like over there.
No, because I think all of them are tied to these like Stonehenge things. Just go to your quest completion page and look at, just double check what's check marked, and then walk.
Drinking from the water's edge, abandoned site of tribal pledge.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's this one. So if you just like kind of walk into the middle and sort of walk around it, it should auto-complete that section. It won't pop anything up, I don't think, but if you look at the quest completion page for it, there should be a check mark
Not
by
sure,
it now. Just make sure.
Doesn't really look tribal to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I'm checking if I got it.
Okay, cool. So,
It's kind of sucks. It doesn't tell you if you completed it or not. That's how I got the 4th one. I had no idea.
yeah. Let me throw
Okay.
in my wand here. So we could go to corner path, I think. Yeah.
Anything else we can walk to?
Not from here. I'll make us a portal.
Okay. If you need reagents, just tell me. I got a bunch.
Okay. I'm pretty fine for now, I think.
Sunga?
Yeah, yeah. So I think we cross the bridge and then go
Not
off to the
sure.
right.
Wait, is this? I don't think I have that. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can unlock it.
Yeah, this one's commonly referred to as corner path, I think. I don't know if that's what they're... Yeah, right here.
Oh, yeah,
Corner
okay.
path.
I know where
Yeah.
we are. So we just gotta go to the burning forest.
Yep. And then from there we can walk up to the one on Mott's Keep. Let me get a fireball stick here. Whatever. Sorry, I just had to switch back to my bow.
Isn't there a dragon that's supposed to increase your movement speed? Or was that scrapped?
I want to say that one is still in.
I don't think it is.
The one that I got is I think it's called
Plunderer?
Plunderer, yeah.
Yeah, that one's
And-
the best one to have.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. It's great. Jumper would be pretty
Yeah.
cool too. That one reduces the cooldown on your house teleport. But I think it's
Yeah.
mainly valuable if you're if you have a stall and you're constantly going back to your stall.
Yeah,
So this one
Okay,
should trigger
actually,
somewhere in here.
right here. Oh, and like I know one of these like stone areas. There's one next to Zoological Gardens, but it actually has a
Yeah.
like a spell in it. Does that still count as one?
Yeah, so that one is the Fireball 3 one, I think. No, not Fireball 3. Ice
Yeah, it is
Ice
Fireball
Lance or
3.
something. I was
it's Fireball 3, that's
convinced
where I
that
learned
was
that.
where it was, but it's actually
Yeah, I got
not. That one is the one that I thought that one was is the one that's over by Lakewood.
Oh. Okay, well, I got this one.
Okay, so we'll go do the one up on top here.
When you're doing quests and you had to go through the stone to find what's his face, like the Pedro Knight's leader. What's
Marcos, yeah.
It's like, did you think you were a genius for just walking through that?
Yeah.
You know, there's a big indicator going through.
It's so funny because like I had been joking for hours and hours while I was playing about this giant dick symbol, this dragon dick symbol on the floor.
Oh.
And then when I finally figured out what it was, like when the quest popped up, I was like, son of a bitch, I know exactly where I gotta go because I've been joking about this thing for so long now. Yeah.
I always wondered what they were, but I never pieced it together that it looked like a dick.
It's like, I think it's supposed to be like sort of like a dragon head or something like that.
Yeah, it is
but
a dragon head.
But I mean, that first one you see it sideways because it's pointing in towards the rock, but it just looks like a dick from that angle. I mean, a fucked up dick, but a dick.
Oh, and like, you ever just walk by, kill these sheep?
Oh yeah, and they turn into the Ovis
Yeah,
gangers.
turn into the monsters. Like, when I first saw
I'm
that, I
curious
was
what
like,
level those things turn into.
they're like pretty high level. I think, like, well, high level for the area. I think it's like 10.
Oh,
level
yeah.
10, something like that. It was a while before I could kill one.
Hey, I think someone else is doing it. Yeah. Or wait, oh no, it's
Hey, don't assault him. He didn't do anything. Yeah, like the two pieces right here.
Yeah.
And it's always annoying how when you're walking up someplace, it starts you off backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is it.
I think they might have changed it.
Looks the same to me. Is he still in there? I don't think so.
No, I think at this point in the quest chain, he should be up top
yeah, he's
for you.
Yeah, he's up top. Shouldn't the quest line, or like the main story quest, like recap when they go to war, like the two sides?
Yeah.
Isn't that how it works? Yeah, something like that.
Hmm. I think it's more so like they're like tensions have been building or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So this one, I believe, is like right at the back over here.
Yeah, you gotta look over the burning forest or something like that.
I think it ends up being like Narrow Orchard that it's referring to. And I laughed
Narrow
when I was
Orchard.
doing this one because it's like, what does it say? It's like,
What's wrong with Narrow Orchard?
yeah, look upon a rotten land, and it's like, it's an orchard. Like, there's nothing rotten down there. There's actually some pretty decently high level stuff back here.
Yeah, it's protecting the puzzle box.
Right.
Yeah, the puzzle box is back. Just protecting it.
Yeah, these guys actually hurt.
It's that poison damage stacking.
Yeah. Killers are just mini bosses on their own.
Mm-hmm.
They're impossible to kill.
Alright, you should get this one pretty quickly in here. Oop.
Got it.
Cool.
I didn't even have to look over anything.
Yeah, I think when I walked up to this one, I was like, oh, here it is. And then I like looked over and I'm like, what? Narrow Orchard.
The orchards is...
So the next one, I don't think
yeah.
there's any other ones over here. I guess we could
so do
teleport
I-
over by Guild City and go to the Guild City thing and go into Lamavora.
Wait, so I've done 2, 3, 4, and
Actually, the
7.
Lamavora one, you can teleport right from the post if you've been there before. I'm not sure if you have, but I can teleport us there.
I'm not sure.
Okay, let's do that one. Where is my city?
Okay, yeah, I've done 2, 3, 4, and 7.
Okay.
And Blue Worm is like, I have a post that's actually called like Blue Worm something, so I know where that is. Let's go.
Take me.
Okay, let's go. I should just have a door there.
Yeah.
Something like that, like a secret
I
passage.
don't know why it's not open. I mean, I know why it's not open, but it's
Yeah,
a
like,
fort.
It's
But
supposed to be a secret.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that Riley hasn't fixed that, because you used to be able to, in the Sentry boss in Trade, you used to be able to kind of walk right along the side and skip like most of the trash mobs. And then he
You still do that?
Yeah, well then no, because they sort of patched it so that you can't, like, the walking area is moved in a little bit.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But it used to be you could avoid pretty much everything in that big room, and now you can avoid half of it.
Well, it shouldn't be too easy to farm Sentry.
Yeah. It's already super easy compared to everything else.
Yeah. Like Sentry is one of the easiest, but Mistkeeper is pretty hard.
Mm-hmm. I think Mistkeeper is relatively straightforward once everybody who's doing it knows what to do with it, but
Yeah.
I've been in so many groups where at least one person is like, I don't know what happened, and everybody's like, you're what happened.
Is it usually the DPS?
I find Musketeer is actually the hardest job to do in that fight, because it's
Really not.
well, it's about being balanced between taking care of your tank and taking care of everybody else. But once you get in the flow of it, it's like anything else. It's just do this when this comes up, then turn and do that when that comes up.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
Yellow Gas, it's the DPS's job to stay away.
Yeah.
Because like I'm facing the tank and they're behind me, so I can't really
Yeah.
focus on them. And when green pops up, I just shoot down a life well, then they all get in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's their job to run back and hit the orbs.
Yeah,
And that's,
I
like,
guess
every,
the other thing, like as a tank, it can be tough if you're not if Musketeer's lagging a little bit or something like that. But as soon as they introduced the healing with Provoke, it made things a lot easier for a lot of the fights.
Oh yeah, I forgot talents weren't always a thing, so
Yeah,
provoke heal wasn't always a thing. Must have been a lot harder.
and honestly, poison damage in this game is like absurd. They need to debuff that shit.
It's one of Musketeer's greatest tools.
Yeah. So this teleport shrine, you can't actually, like, you can use it like from shrine to shrine, but I don't think you can draw the symbol to go to it. So
Well, it says
if it shows up, it's all good,
Okay, got it.
and then you should be good.
5 more. Let's do this.
All right. So the next one we should do is probably Mountain Crest, and then we can do the one that's on top of Blue Lady Forest or whatever it's called. Is there a port in here for that?
Well, the green, yeah, that.
Or Green Lady Forest. What is the same? Blue Lady
Yeah.
Forest. Okay, one sec.
I really hope in the story you get to kill the bishop. I hate the
No
bishop. Bishop
spoilers.
sucks. Bishop sucks. I know you fight him, and then Fastest just gets destroyed by him. Just does 0 damage.
Yeah, she's She's pretty
It's kind of
useless.
underwhelming. I'm just sitting there, not being able to hit anybody. Like, kill him, come on. But just nope, nothing.
Do your job, Fuzzy.
At least hurt him.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's back here. Been a while since I've been over here.
Oh, I didn't even know you could go back this far.
Yeah, there's actually there's a spell back here or something.
The only spell I know how to do is Fireball 3. Maybe this will be the next
Starting
one I
strong.
only know how to do. Fireball 2 I think is better. You can cast it faster.
Yeah.
Like Fireball 3 could be a good like starting attack.
Yeah. Oh, this is pushback 3. It's useless.
Useless. Does it just push back more?
So what
Can I
the
go away?
difference is
Okay, there we go.
so pushback is like this, and it shoots out, and then when it hits, it does its thing. And pushback 3 is like, oh come on,
So like any specific way you gotta draw the 3?
angular on the top, really. So this is pushback. I guess it's technically pushback 2, but when it goes, it doesn't shoot out. It just does it right in front of you. So it hits way
So
harder,
it's like it
but
pushed back everything.
yeah, it hits harder, but I don't know.
It's not really that good.
No.
I should just stick to Fireball 3. I can't do this.
Come on. Don't do me like that. There we go. Phew. That bugged out. Alright, cool. So you should have the one from this. And then
Alright, I
the
gotta check.
next one is, I guess, the Lakewood one. Unless,
Got
hang
it.
on. There might be one. Beneath Mountain Shadow. Oh, yep. I know where this one is. So this one is in Old Kingsport, which is actually on the way out of the town. So let's do that.
It's like right down there.
Yep. Ah, these stupid pathing things.
Yeah. Another, I wouldn't say glitch, just
Ah, it's
Nothing
just
stick with the
lazy. If you
pathing.
look at like hallways where they've put like teleport and like walking paths through, it's like
Yeah.
all jagged on the edges, and it's not really refined. Like they could spend a little bit of time on that.
yeah, but like they don't really have to. You shouldn't be hugging the wall.
No, but I
Unless
mean,
you're gonna
it
teleport
sort
through
of
it.
breaks my immersion when I'm like walking, because I use smooth locomotion. If I'm walking and I'm like, oh, I want to go like beside this tree, and then I get cut, like sometimes I do. Trees are actually a
Yeah.
lot better now, but
Like, no, except for the trees in the rainforest.
yeah,
region.
the old light posts before the update last week were terrible. Like if you tried to walk even close to those light posts, that you'd get stuck.
I don't think I've had a problem with them. I usually just stay on the path.
Yeah, maybe it's because I'm always trying to be like, oh, let's see if I can go over here or whatever. They redesigned this. I really like what they've done with all the like Midlands areas, redesigning them. They look a little bit better now.
Yeah. Oh, and like new high step looks awesome.
Yeah.
Just can't wait till they do that with Guild City, so it might be easier
Oh
to
yeah,
get through.
Guild
Like,
City's
it
a
takes
mess.
solid minute just to get to the back.
The thing that sucks is I like Guild City because it kind of gives you that towering sense of presence or whatever. But
yeah.
it's just like it's laid out really stupid and impractical.
And it has like the really old textures.
Yeah.
Like along with the horn, it has the really old textures.
This area has been redesigned too, and I think it looks pretty damn good.
Oh, I didn't know this was redesigned.
Yeah, they did pretty much everything around here.
Everything in the high step area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can already tell this looks a lot different.
I'm pretty sure it's
Shit,
up
I
here.
got aggro.
But oh, that's
Just
okay. Ah, it's just a
That's-
little kelpie. We'll just fucking kill it. They cultist
The new
scumbag,
noises they
though,
make.
anyways. Yeah. Kelpies are probably my favorite one because it's just such a gross sound.
It's someone going or something
Yeah.
like that. The new sound design.
Yeah,
is like,
quite obviously just a man making noises with his mouth.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if I got it. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
gotta walk
it's
around
we
more.
gotta find a. I was almost positive there was one here, but maybe not.
Doesn't hurt
Oh.
to try.
It fit
Could
the
be on the dock.
description. Maybe I just was remembering that I came up here doing the same thing, like looking for it up here.
I could have changed spots.
Yeah, maybe.
Like I can go try on docks. God damn. Okay, no. I'm gonna go try on the dock, and if it doesn't work, I'll.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not here now that I'm walking around here. I mean, if you're still missing one before and you end up coming back, this one kind of seems like it fits the Neath Mountain Shadow and Frozen Gate.
Yeah. Like when I saw that, I immediately thought of this.
Okay, well, let's keep going.
Yeah, but like it's probably Frosted Spit because Frosted Spit is just surrounded by mountains, except for the water.
I'm just trying to figure out where one of those altars is in Frosted Spit, and I don't recall seeing one there.
I know where the chug could sit. No, not that. Devilian puzzle boxes.
Yeah, and there's nothing else around there, and that's kind of why I'm like not too sure.
There might be shrines like I know there's like some tower looking thing on one of the two hills in the middle.
Yeah, so that's the one we're going to, the Green Lady Forest. Above that one is where you'll find one of them for sure.
The prison was redone too.
Mm-hmm.
I never realized how tall it was.
I think they made it taller.
Yeah, I think they did, but it was still kind of tall before it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like one of those like a prince saving the princess from a dragon, like a giant ass tower.
Yeah.
Oh, they redid the bridge too.
Yeah, this one now it's nice. You can just walk right over it.
Oh, it's flat. Waterfall noises? Is that always a thing? I think they redid the waterfall too.
Yeah, waterfall's been redone. Like all of these street lights, you never used to be able to go like right underneath them.
You can go through them now.
Yeah.
It's a great spot to farm for reagents.
Yep.
All these kelpies just watching them melt from one poison orb.
The when you do the what's it called? Arcane Blast or whatever. This one. Oop. It'll just like wipe out.
That's a huge radius.
Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous farming with that one because it's just so fast. I always feel bad because sometimes I'll be going around in high step just doing that, and then it's like, oh, I'm actually taking all the like beginner players, like the only thing they can kill.
There's a lot of places to farm as a low level.
Yeah.
Farming's so easy as a low level. I wish it actually stayed like that.
Yeah, no kidding. You get levels in a decent amount of time. Like, I was playing my low level musketeer with a friend who had just started her character, and I think she got to like level 5 like in an afternoon, and I was just like, man, I wish it was like that at endgame.
Yeah, but like endgame, at least give us a % bar on it.
Yeah.
So we know exactly how far we are and exactly how much XP we're getting.
Yeah.
Because like if you put like a mental note to it, like, oh, I only have to kill 50 of you guys because they're giving 2 XP each. It's really like not that bad.
Yeah.
Try and make yourself feel better about using hours of your life.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the thing. Is like I feel like if you've got a number you're counting down or something, it's a lot more or a lot less grindy feeling. It's more
Yeah,
like you're
'cause you
working
know
towards a
how much you have
goal
to
than
do.
yeah.
Yeah, like the XP bar is really inconsistent because like sometimes you get it jumps a little bit. Sometimes it jumps like a good amount,
Mhm.
and at the very end it just stops moving.
Yeah, and you're like,
it's just
come
like-
on.
Oh wow, this looks nice.
Yeah, they totally redid this. And they changed it so the entrance is on this side versus the other side. However, you can no longer glitch through that side. You have to glitch over here. Otherwise, you'd have to use an Ithacac potion. So,
I
somewhere
do not want
out
to use it
here.
on my Ithacac.
There we go.
There we go. Wow.
Yeah, so if you take an Ithacac potion, it makes like an invisible bridge that goes around here.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. And I mean, if you had an Ithacac that you wanted to use, there is the giant growth potion, I think, is up here, like inside the chapel. There's lots of potion recipes hidden around the world when you're on
I know
Ithacac.
that.
Same with
Yeah,
the.
but I didn't know Shine was here.
Yeah. And it should be in your book.
Okay, let me see if I got it. Got it. I
Cool.
just need to do 8, 9, 10.
All right, let me see what those are.
Okay, so we know where Blue Worm is. We just need to know the other two. Neath the mountain shadow, a frozen gate, and an altar of the oldest height. And the demon imp that slumbers low in tropic glades before the snow. That be
I'm
the
gonna say the jungle.
Yeah, it's in the
right
jungle.
by. Okay, I'll take us to Mountain Crest. There should be one right there. Here, what is Mountain Crest?
Or that, but like, from what's saying, it might be Treetop Village around there.
Yeah.
Like Blue Worm. It might be the. It could be the altar at like the north of the map through the tall grass, or it could be the pyramid to the left when you go to there.
So, if we check,
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my book out.
Yeah. If we check the
So just the
one right over, like in by the dungeon, I think there's a big one over in there that might trigger.
Oh yeah, that's probably what it is.
I just don't know which one of those it's gonna trigger. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, the rainforest dungeon.
So I think this might be one of the areas, but I'm not positive because when I walked around in here, I remember being like, I don't know, it seems like it should be here, but it didn't trigger. So if it hasn't triggered yet, we'll just keep walking around and it may not actually be here.
You might have to go to the portal.
No, I don't think so, but like just do a loop around here. It might just be one that's kind of finicky on how it interprets it or whatever. But I'm not positive that this is it.
No,
I had a recollection of coming here and knowing that there is a big altar here. I just think it might be too big.
You getting cut off again? Okay, you're back.
Okay. Sweet.
So it's like the pyramid. Well, we can go to Blue Worm right now, and Frosted Spit is just right up there, so we can walk to that too.
Well, we might as well save the worm one because and finish my day out grinding there. And once you know how much XP you have to gain still, it might make it a little bit quicker, like if you're not too far.
Yeah. Like, do you know exactly how much XP you get for completing it?
I don't know for sure on this one, but you will get a pretty sizable chunk. It should be at least like half of your bar.
I'm not sure about that because like you'd be doing this quest at like level 16 or 17.
Yeah, good point.
It
I
would
don't know.
take me, like,
This is
25%, I'll take
probably one of two what I consider to be tedious quests in the game.
it. Yeah. Like a puzzle box, and this is like, probably the most tedious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like puzzle box, you only need like 6 or 7, but this you need 10.
And the one where you got to grab the staff from inside that stupid thing here in the jungle. That one was pretty annoying.
Oh yeah, that one was annoying. I could not get back there. I needed
Yeah.
help from other people. I really wish you can just kill the guards too.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Get like a true outlaw status. Oh, that's right. There is the one here in the jungle by that lizard man temple. It's behind it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's probably it.
It's
like
one
you
of
said
them.
before.
You know what? That's probably the one that's like,
Yeah.
what is it called?
Let me get out this.
Yeah, the demon imp
Uh,
that slumbers low in tropic glades before the snow. That's this one for sure.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but like this is the 8th one. That's somewhere in Frosted Spit. We just don't know where.
Yeah.
Oh, so like the new area that's coming out.
Oh, it's already out.
Well, the
You
new
just
area
you
is,
don't
like,
unlock
like-
it until you've progressed into the story right to the end of the story quest.
Oh wait, so it's locked?
Yeah.
Oh no. One of my the friend I mentioned before, how he got his all his classes to level 20. He
Yeah.
never did the story quests. He just grinded.
Oh man.
Dude, that's
I don't know why you wouldn't. It's so much free XP.
Yeah, I know, but like he told me that's just the way he is. He grinds. He doesn't do the quests. Like I
Ah.
respect that. But, like
That's pretty crazy, but
no.
okay, so we should be able to go through here still. Yeah. Hopefully these guys don't aggro. Whatever. Let's kill them.
Okay, he's on an elevated platform, so I'm gonna have trouble with combos.
All right.
Oh, wait, can I? There we go.
Oh, this
I know
guy might
this
actually.
right here is a lot stronger than the other ones.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna aggro on us. He might not.
And he's a lower level. I don't think he will. What spell is this? Oh, that's Fireball.
Fireball 3.
So it's in 2 spots?
No, you're thinking of
Like-
Frost 3. Is probably the
Oh,
other one you're
yeah.
thinking of.
Okay, let's see if I got it. Got it.
Okay, so the only one you
Okay,
have other
so-
than the blue worm is Neath Mountain Shadow and Frozen Gate in Altar of the Oldest Tate. 1, 2,
Could
3.
that be like the entrance to
5,
Zoological
6,
Gardens?
Neath Mountain Shadow and
Like-
Frozen Gate.
Frosted Spit is just surrounded by mountains. Like, I might have an idea of where it is, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, let's head over there because this one I'm not actually positive. Neath Mountain Shadow and Frozen Gate.
We can just run around and try and look for something.
Yeah,
Frosted
like-
Spit is really open.
yeah.
And I know they're like abandoned towns or something like that.
Can't remember. I seem to recall going to Frosted Spit, but not finding anything, but I don't know.
Well, where else would it be?
Well, that's kind of the thing is like it's sort of the way it's worded is sort of it's open to interpretation or whatever.
Yeah.
So it could mean a lot of things. And I can't really remember what this one. The part that really stands out with it, I think, is the an altar of the oldest hate. And I'm trying to think of an altar of the oldest hate in this game. I don't really know what there is.
Wait. You know, inside the mountain, there's like those like worshippers trying to unfreeze like Cthulhu or something like that from a block of ice.
Yeah, I don't think there's one in there. That was my
It's
my
like
other
frigid
thought too.
chicken, something like that.
Sushi. That was the quest for
Yeah,
that
sushi.
one.
It'd be pretty cool. There's like an event where it actually unfreezes and everyone. It's like a new world boss and everyone kills it.
That's what I was really hoping for.
Not yet.
Yeah.
To be honest, it
Might actually happen, but like not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's this temple. This temple's got to be used for something. Like nothing with
It
quests.
surprisingly isn't. I really hope
Like
one day they give it a use, but yeah.
Yeah, like it's got to be there for something.
Okay, so I don't think there's one back here.
This is where blue worm is. Like this is the blue worm totem.
Really?
Yeah. It's like not a worshiping place. I think it's just like a campo down there.
Oh wow. Yeah, this one definitely isn't blue worm
Oh.
though.
No, it is. I just got it.
Really?
It's done. Yeah.
What the fuck? I think that's what. You know what? I remember this too because what happened was, this was like the last one I had left to do or something like that, and I teleported here and I was like, oh, it's done. So what do you have
this is the
left
blue
now?
worm totem. 8.
Just
Like
8.
frigid
Okay.
Mountain shadow.
Okay. Well, let's head over towards Frosted Spit then. Hang on. Wait a minute.
What?
Leaf Mountain Shadow and Frozen.
I don't understand where underneath Mountain Shadow, like something frigid. I don't know where
I was
anywhere else I could be.
I was pretty sure that there was one that was right by the like level 20 worms. 'Cause you know there's that puzzle box there, and there is the shrine thing in there.
Oh, that was probably the one I already had, like number 4.
Oh, yep, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
Just one more.
Yeah.
And then we got to go back to Helga Sorrow and
Yeah.
whatever it is.
That one's
Plateau,
she's pretty
Plains,
quick to
whatever it
get
is.
back to.
Yeah. And then I got to go back to Marcos. But I got XP from both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, at least I hope so.
You'll get a good chunk of XP. The thing is, like, okay, let's say we were out there grinding this whole time, like nonstop. You would maybe be a little bit closer, like you'd be like a quarter of the way more or something like that. But when you get the big chunk of XP, and it was from something that wasn't monotonous and kind of grindy, it kind of just feels better.
Oh, it feels good not to like just tire your arm out swinging, fighting worms.
Yeah.
And like the way to do the most damage with Warrior is like large swings, not necessarily fast, just large.
Yeah.
Like the way to match that damage is doing it. Okay, so should we just circle around?
Yeah, I think so. We'll maybe start with the left side and then work our way around.
Yeah. Like I know the mountain's like to the right. So it might be somewhere around there.
I'm just not recalling a place where there was totems like that or whatever. Also, there's more
Well-
quests you'll get up here further down the line. Have you done
isn't it like-
any of the kill quests from in the jungle?
Like the Brotherhood or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done everything except Chud Katet.
Okay, so this guy will end up giving you more quests probably once you finish the main story quest up to a certain point.
Okay.
It might even be after Chud Katet, but I would go at some point and talk to that Brotherhood guy again. Because he might
Alright,
give
the
you some
guy-
more. And
yeah,
then,
don't you get a cape if you complete the quest line?
yeah, you get, do I still have it with me? I don't think I do.
Can we get up there? Like up there?
No, I wish. More places to
able
explore
to.
would be great.
Yeah, but like, why would they put that up there?
I ask myself that about a lot of things in this game.
It really looks like you can get up here.
Yeah.
But like, you probably can't. Yeah, like
See, to me, that would have been a great little path to open up for like the next story content, which is where I thought they were gonna do it, but nope. Just gonna grab a
I said
drink.
stuff on a tree. Okay, but like since this is the last one, it should tell me when it's done, right?
Yeah, once you get it, it'll pop up on your screen.
Like what I'm thinking, it could be like one of those like fires up there.
No, it's definitely a totem thing. I just can't remember which one it is.
I know there's a town like down here too.
Yeah, there might be one over there. I'm not too
The
sure.
tiger's on me.
Oh, what? Missing him.
Oh, great, a rotten finger. Rotten finger shouldn't be blue. Makes you think you got a good item, but nope, just a rotten finger.
Yeah. You can get cobalt dye out here, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I got one farming out here, and like that was really good.
You can get cobalt, cream, and taffy out here. And the cream doesn't actually look too bad.
Still thinking where this could be.
I almost feel like it's a misdirection thing. But
Probably.
I'm trying to think of anywhere else where there might be some other like Stonehenge things.
Oh, so like the new area. How do you get to it?
When you've completed a bunch of the quest stuff, you talk to Sisylis in the zoological garden, and she'll point you in the direction. Yeah.
Oh, is this it?
Oh, this is one of the new teleport things. So you can grab this one, and you'll be able to fast travel here.
Damn, that guy's red. Oh shit. This wolf's still red. Oh, the bulb noises too are interesting.
Yeah. It sounds like somebody's angry dog.
Yeah.
Mountain Shadow and Frozen Gate. It might actually be through here up towards the zoological gardens.
Yeah, that's what I thought before, but I'm not sure.
I just don't know where it would be because I don't think there's one that's just like sitting there.
It might actually be the shrine with level 3 ice something.
Oh,
It could be
maybe.
it.
Maybe. I
Like, this
remember
is-
one of them I was like I was trying to get at one of those shrines like that and it wasn't triggering it, so I don't think it's actually that, but it might be near there.
Could it be something on this side?
I don't know. I know it's like it's got to be somewhere out here. It's not on the other side of High Step. It's not in the desert.
Something in the back of the gardens.
I don't know.
How the hell did she capture those roots? From
Yeah,
this
I don't-
giant-ass plant?
Yeah, I don't know.
They captured the dinosaurs too. They're much bigger than the normal ones for the boss.
Yeah. Even the cactars
those
are huge.
Those are giant cactar.
Fucking swole.
Swole cactar. Oh, that's water.
These guys are big too. All of them are like
Yes.
super sized. All right, we'll check at the. Oh fuck, where could it be? The only thing I can think is maybe over in this altar over here.
Yeah, we could go to.
Oh.
There's always level 20s in High Step. We can go around there and ask.
Yeah, I'm just having a hard time remembering which one it would be. I feel like it's this one.
Oh yeah, I remember this now.
Because this is the Frost 3
Got it.
shrine. Awesome.
Got it. Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
So where do you got to go?
Oh, feels good to get that done.
So you got to do Marcos up at the top. But let's go talk to
gotta
the
go with Helga
Lamavora
first.
chick first. Yeah. So that one.
Oh god, that feels good to do.
Yeah, I know, man. As I was saying, like it's kind of nice to get that stuff checked off.
Yeah.
Angles.
Wait, you know the
and-
guy outside of the Trident Mines telling you to kill 40 of like each ad?
Yeah, fuck that. That's the one quest
Yeah,
I still have left.
Well, I did that. It doesn't give any XP. I was very mad about that. I was really excited I get to level the warrior.
So we want to go this way.
Oh, I don't have the shrine, so I'm gonna go grab that.
Okay, yeah. Forget what they call this.
Okay, got
Tiger.
it.
Tiger something. Tiger's Den Forest. I wrote it in my book as Tiger Town. I really wish they would put in some like something into the skybox, like the occasional Aurora Borealis or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be really cool to look at.
So in my heavily modded Skyrim VR, that's one of the ones I put in, was one that makes it like at night it's super crazy skies, and it's like it's so awesome.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
If I could apply my Skyrim textures into this game, it would be pretty wild.
Yeah, but like, yeah, that'd be cool.
I changed pretty much every texture in the game to like a 4K texture, and it looks so good.
Damn. I still haven't tried Skyrim VR.
It's pretty good. It has honestly, after playing this feels like better, but Skyrim looks better, so
Yeah. What usually gameplay is more precious than looks.
yep, absolutely.
And like, you ever try Payday?
Oh, yeah. So I've
VR.
been like, I love Payday in VR. It feels
Yeah,
great. Like I
Payday's
played
a
a
great
lot.
game.
I played a lot of Payday before I ever played it in VR, and then
Same.
it's awesome. It feels great, especially with the VR improvements mod. But it's been so bugged out, I can barely get it to consistently launch, and it's just been like a nightmare for me because I love playing it. I love streaming it, and like being able to have friends who don't have VR play with me while I'm
Like,
in VR.
still haven't tried it.
Oh, it's great, dude. It's free, man. You got to give it a whirl.
I know it's free. Like, when I saw that, I thought to myself I had to try it.
Yeah, it's totally worth it.
And like, in VR.
Sorry, you cut out. I just heard and like in VR.
Oh, well, you cut off too. So
Everybody's cutting off.
yeah, but like in Payday, I have akimbo pistols that can shred a skull dozer in about a second.
Oh man, and akimbo. Okay, so this is one of my few complaints. The akimbo in non-VR feels great because you're like, yeah, I got akimbo, whatever. And in VR,
Reloading.
it feels great because you can be doing something while shooting both ways or whatever. The problem is they share a clip, so you can't shoot one empty, switch to the other, shoot it empty, and reload the other while you're doing it. And if they change that one thing, I would pretty much say with the VR improvements mod that it's like flawless. It's so good.
But the clips are combined. Like,
Yeah, it's dumb. They eject separately, but they share the same magazine size. So if if both pistols total can hold 24 rounds or whatever, then you could shoot 24 rounds out of one gun. So that's sort of the advantage of them because you could be like picking a lock while shooting one pistol that has that much. But I mean, with the akimbo pistols,
I'm gonna see how much I get for this.
Okay, good luck.
If it gives me none, I'm gonna have high expectations for Marcos.
Marcos will give you lots if she doesn't give it to you.
She gave like a 12th.
Okay, but it got you
25k XP.
it got you to the next step, and that's the important part. Like I said, this is like the biggest slog of a quest. So let's go rip over to Marcos, and Marcos, if he's got an update for you.
Wait, can I? Oh, it's cool. Explorers League cloak.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go put that in my chest and never use it because the Gold Diggers one is better.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so
I just got another 10,000 XP for some reason.
it might have just been kind of delayed out or whatever, but yeah.
Oh. Well, 35k XP is all right.
To be honest, it breaks up the monotony, and that's the important part. So Journal's telling you go to Marcos.
Yep, in Mott's Keep.
Okay.
It feels so weird having that quest done. I've done everything except for this.
Oh, you got quite a bit left to do now that you're past that hump.
Yeah, but
I have quite a bit left to do, but like, how is it? Like, is it easy, hard, what?
Pretty easy and kind of neat.
Okay, I'll probably be doing that
I'll be
instead
on.
of
I'll be on
grinding.
for another 40 minutes. So whatever you got for quests, let's chew them up.
Okay, cool.
I don't think we'll get through all of the new story stuff, but we'll get you pretty far along anyways, and it should get you up to 20 easy.
Yeah. Like, I'm just under a quarter left now.
Nice. And once you do hit 20, anything you turn in after that, just make sure you pop on like a
Yeah,
ranger
like a-
bow or whatever,
I'm leveling
something.
my ranger next.
Yeah, so
Burn
Good.
mage I'm never gonna touch because I cannot do the spells.
it's pretty hard. I won't lie to you.
Like, props to every rune mage, but there's like the most common class I would say is rune mage or archer.
Yeah, a lot of people play rune mage, and I don't think they should.
Because like
It's-
they're not good at it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Well, if they wanted to get good at it, they would.
Yeah, you have to keep practicing it, I guess. It is true. Like, I'm not great at
Yeah.
it, but I'm leveling it. It's 17 or whatever, but Ranger's more fun, so.
Yeah, I like rangers more fun for me too.
Hey, F, I don't think I'm going to be doing the world boss just because it's a little bit too late, but I might, if they started a bit earlier, if people are there a bit earlier, I might do a run or two there. All right, let's head in here. Damn, turn me around.
I hate when it happens.
Oh, it's so
well,
annoying.
I don't really hate when it happens. I just hate how that happens.
Yeah.
Dragon penis.
Big dragon penises.
I'm never gonna be able to unthink that now. I never imagined it as a penis, but now
Yeah.
I can only.
Now
imagine
you
it
see
as
them
a penis.
everywhere because it's like somebody was graffitiing dragon dicks everywhere.
Yeah. Actually, I might get a cutscene for this.
Yeah, you might. And if you want to watch it, go for it. It's no biggie. I got stream to chat
Okay.
with.
Yeah, but like I'm kind of done with this. I'm like learning about the story. I just want to get it over with.
So if you want, what you can do is go into the game folder, like the Steam folder for Orbus, and within there, there's
Yeah.
like all the cutscenes are in one of the folders, so you can just watch all of them
Oh.
whenever you feel like watching them. But it's up to you.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, F, I don't know. Like, I don't really need the rings. I have the cape already. I mean, the rings, basically what I'm using are the third world boss rings, which had the 30 critical strike, and I think they came standard with like, I want to say like 40 vitality or something. So I would say if you don't have them, it's awesome to roll the two, what are they called? Signet of Draco. That's the two worm world boss rings, which you could get tonight. So those ones, I rolled into both of my Essa warped rings to get the 100
shit.
vitality and 30 critical strike, which I think right now that's the best ring in the game. Combining those. You almost there? Or did it not
Okay,
give you XP for that?
Speak with Sisyphus, adventure to Necropolar. So
Okay, so that is the next update. So we'll get you that XP pretty quickly, actually. Use the house teleport. We'll walk from there. It's probably closest.
okay, and I didn't get any XP from handing that in, so I'm a little disappointed.
Shit. Yeah, that does kind of suck. Turn in a quest and you don't get any XP. I think it's because that one was the one from the. It's where the story used to be. Whoa! It put me inside the basement of the house.
Really?
Yeah.
No, this isn't the basement. You're just inside the house.
I'm in the crawl space.
Yeah.
So I was just saying, I think that the reason that one doesn't give you any XP is because when you that's where the story ended, right up until
Yeah.
whenever. So that was like you weren't turning in a quest, you were getting a quest basically. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so let's roll. Boom, boom, boom.
I wish every NPC made that noise.
I like the ones that are like, "Aha!"
I don't think I've heard that one. I'm not sure.
It's it's one of the female ones. I think it's in the what the hell? This tree should not be here.
I
That's
feel
like
that wasn't always there.
it wasn't. Yeah, I think it's one of the like maybe the one with the lost kids or something like that. One of those has a sound thing like that.
A lost kid.
Yeah, when the kids
I'm not
get
sure about
kidnapped
that one.
in the Lucian Plateau one, and they're in those cages.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a quest. I think it's
Wow.
a side quest. You might still have it. Shit.
I haven't really gotten into side quests all that much.
Oh, floating red tail.
Up.
Come on
Well.
down.
Wow. Yeah, when you're under something, they just go up it.
Yeah. Floating.
Like, it's most noticeable in the rooms in the desert, where like if you're standing under one of those,
Oh, excuse
I'm
me.
not sure what to call them, but just go up.
Please.
And so, or does it give you a path that only you can see, or people who do the quest can see?
No, I can walk in there right now. You just basically it gives you
Oh.
like a quest unlock state or whatever. Otherwise, you won't be able to open it. It's kind of
Oh.
funny.
Oh, and like you know the red town closure, there's like a door you can go into. What's that?
Yep, that's it.
Oh,
So basically, what she tells you, she's like, "Oh, it's like you got to go in through the outhouse in here. Don't worry about the red tails; they're all stuffed."
okay. Oh well then. Yeah. Don't worry about the red tails. They won't hurt a fly or haven't since we stuffed them. Oh shit. Keeps your guard from poking around. Okay.
I think the funniest part is that it's like she says it's an outhouse, so it's like go and climb in through this outhouse.
Wow.
All right, so this area you're gonna get a stacking debuff. So if you look at your shield, it won't pop up just yet, but you'll get a frost icon on there, like as if you're frozen. And as they stack up, they do continuous damage.
Your voice is becoming all static.
Ah, shit. Hang on. Is that better?
It's good. Like it'll damage you.
Yeah,
Or
it'll damage you and they'll stack up over time. So you gotta go to a campfire and there's
talking
one
to
scattered
campfire.
around.
It's like it's nothing.
Yeah, one sec.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Basically you'll take damage over time from them as they build up. These stacks of cold, and we don't have any yet, but when you go to a campfire, it'll remove those stacks. So the more stacks you have, the more damage you take. So yeah, this is one of the campfires
Should
here.
I change to my musketeer? Oh yeah, we just got one.
No, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, one stack. I can just out heal it.
Yeah, you'll probably out heal like probably 4 stacks, I think. So let's go down and get there's some quest stuff in here.
Down here.
Yeah.
I'm reading the book and find the direction where Roma has fled. I can't wait to kill that son of a bitch.
Yep.
But like if we're taking too much damage and there's like no campfire around, I'll just switch to musketeer.
Yeah, I can switch off of this if I need to. I mean, I'll still get some XP from in here, so it's not terrible. I think the stuff in here is like level 18, maybe 17 and 18.
Makes sense. This is where you would be.
Yeah.
Oh look, are they sleeping or dead?
I believe they might be dead, yeah.
Yeah, they're probably dead. Yeah, this place is cool.
Yeah.
Cars don't do shit.
So this
Yeah,
guy
you
will
talk
have
to
a
her.
quest thing for you.
Having him, my
Big
1,000
boy.
dram. Fine it. 40,000 XP. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, getting there.
I'm very close to leveling now.
Might get a level
gotta
just
get
from
to-
killing stuff. Okay, so
Hold on. Slay Corrupt. Wait. Discover the Order encampment. Returning home. Slay Corrupt.
so
Corrupt guys here?
yeah, they're basically, you'll see what they look like. All these guards, they're not corrupt. The corrupt guys
they're
will either
corrupt
look
guards.
like devils or scarecrows, basically.
Oh, like the one at the sort of mat?
Yeah,
Like those guys?
These guys,
like
yeah.
over there.
yeah. So all of these guys are all corrupt. So we can just start. Might as well kill these ones since there's a big chunk of them here.
No, don't you do? God damn. Okay, got him. I don't think this is like devil. This looks like really cool armor.
Yeah, I don't know. They just have like
So-
devil horns.
Like 100 XP from these guys.
Yeah, you won't get a shit ton, that's for sure.
It's a really cool area, and it's just a new area.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is like whether or not it's a great area, it's new. and
And it's snowing too.
yeah,
I
that's
like
the
that.
important part. And actually the snow particle effects are pretty cool.
Okay, I think I gotta spam the rogue, so you gotta get him. Taffy Major Die and a Rotten Finger.
I got a rotten finger. Alright, let's keep moving.
Necropolar, I gotta put that with my stash of keys. Okay.
Looks like you're still
got two-
healing
we got
above
two on
that,
us
so
now.
we're okay.
Yeah. What's this red stuff on the ice?
I think it's just a texture thing. I think it's supposed to, like, it's because of the way, like, it's nighttime and whatever. During the day, it doesn't really look like this. I like how you can see stuff
well,
like trees underneath and shit
Oh, we
like
got 3
that.
stacks on us now.
So just
Well,
keep
I'm
an
gonna
eye,
use my-
keep
I'm
an
gonna
eye
use-
on your health. But I think you're okay. There's a fire right up here that will go and hit up.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm gonna use my imagination and imagine the red has something to do with the corruption.
Okay, works for me. It does. It does look noticeably red at night, but during the day it definitely doesn't. So
Yeah.
we'll go over by the fire and I'll kite these guys over. It's to the left, I think.
Are these guys corrupt too?
Yeah.
Are we gonna fight them or?
Yeah, let's kill them all. Oh shit, I am taking a lot of damage. Can you blow your horn?
Come on, grab it. You good?
Yeah, I think I'm alright now.
There's a guy behind you. Just be careful.
That's 1, 2. Let's finish this dude. Alright,
There we go.
let's get over to that
Okay,
fire
hold on.
now. I am taking just enough to keep me low.
Yeah, there's four on us right now.
That's kind of what I thought. 4 stacks is about what I thought we'd be able to handle. You could probably handle a bit more just because of your vitality, but
Okay.
alrighty. Okay, let's keep going. We'll go back
Isn't
down
there
and
supposed to
then
be a giant
continue
tower
on.
in the middle?
What's that?
Like a giant tower in the middle where the whatever it's called is gonna take place. Ah, shit, I got one aggroed on me.
Oh, come on.
$400 XP from them. Not bad.
Yeah, you get a shit ton of rotten fingers out here, that's for sure.
Not bad. Sell for no right amount. We should stop at the campfire.
Yeah, just gotta pop by it and lose the debuff.
This area feels a lot bigger.
It's deceptive. It is big, but it's like there's a lot of empty channels basically.
Yeah.
So you should get a quest update like right away here.
The order encampment.
Yep, just got it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, there's like blue fire over there.
Okay, let's walk back.
Oh, you don't even get to do anything here. You just
You,
walk
no,
back.
you do. This is just basically you being like, oh, I found the order encampment or whatever.
Oh,
That's we'll be back to that in a little bit.
no,
I
that's the way.
actually think like in the 20 minutes I'm still gonna be here. We could probably finish up everything you've got to do in this area.
Oh, like, that tinny?
Yeah, Tinny and Sisyphus.
Oh. Has there ever been like an official way to pronounce Sisyphus' name? Is it actually Sisyphus?
Syphilis.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That should be the agreed upon name.
Yeah.
Let's call them.
Yeah.
Another 40,000 XP.
All right, and you'll be getting a little bit more right away here.
Healing potion.
You got your
I'll do
fishing
that.
pole with you?
I do.
Okay, perfect.
I don't have any bait though.
That's okay. We'll get that from Ernest Trim.
Hold it. Stop talking. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, what do we gotta do?
We got to catch a narwhal.
Oh. Alright. Well, Tenny's plan to destroy the barrier.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
need
no,
we
a
need
narwhal
we need
pig.
a we need a narwhal horn, and then we got to bless it, and then we can use it to destroy the barrier. Oop, there's some of those guys.
We can sneak by him.
Let's kill them. You need them for a quest, anyways.
Sure. Nothing? Oh, it just runs to you, then runs to me. I know he's back on you.
Better break some of this crap down. It's gonna fill up my inventory.
Is the campfire over there, or is it not on?
Not on, but there's one up, not too far from here.
No, that's just like a wreck.
Yeah.
Is that the fisherman from High Step, or is it a new
Yeah.
guy?
Oh, it's Ernest Trim.
I've seen everybody you know here.
Yeah.
I like how they took the time to just give him new clothes. For,
Yeah.
Like
He's got his
cold.
winter gear on.
Yeah, and how syphilis and Tinny had completely new clothes. What are you doing in here?
Just
Nice.
checking if they did anything inside. Part of me
That's
wishes
super.
they would occasionally finish one inside, just so like if
Oh,
you
wait,
peeked in, you'd
okay.
be like, "Oh, cool."
Okay, I just had like a semi-heart attack because I didn't think I had it on me, but I did.
Okay, so
Oh, there's a skull.
yeah, just make sure you cast it out real far. Without
I'll kick it
any
on the dock.
fishing gear, it'll be kind of tricky.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, it's totally fine. It's just, and then I believe when. So as soon as you finish reeling it in, quickly switch to back to your gear, like to your combat gear, because it'll spawn up over on that little outcropping, and it'll be like something you have to attack.
Oh, I got something.
Cool. That's what it's gonna be then. When it comes up on your line, it just looks like a sunfish, but it'll say you caught a narwhal.
Can you get a better fishing rod?
Not yet, but eventually.
Like this breaks way too easily.
You get fishing gear that makes it so it doesn't the fish don't run as much, but the line still will want to snap at the same rate.
Well, like fish running away isn't. I don't think that's really the problem. It's the line snapping.
Yeah. They do come in quicker though because they don't actually move when you have to stop, but it does suck that you constantly have to stop reeling. Especially with something stupid like a sunfish where you're like, why is my line even getting, tense? It's a
You caught
Okay,
a narwhal. Oh,
okay.
let's go.
so switch back over to your gear.
Where is?
All right, and I'll shoot the narwhal. Get.
That is not a narwhal.
No, it is definitely not a narwhal. It looks like a weird. Just watch, you don't have a lot of health left. Oh, we're okay. No problem.
That's a pushover.
Yeah, he's nothing. Okay, so take the narwhal horn. I don't know if Ernest Trim has anything for you before we go, but hit the fire. Lose the debuffs.
I can just talk to him.
Yeah, I don't know. He'll probably just be like, "Oh, nice, dude."
This will be the most challenging beast till no.
Okay.
Oh, you can only talk to him if you lost your lore.
Okay.
I have an extra now.
Okay, let's keep moving. Let's go back to Tinny.
The narwhal horn looks like a shard.
Yeah. You can
It's like,
you can put it on your belt, and you can grab the horn.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember some guy walked up and held this up to me.
And you're
I
like,
didn't know
what the
what it
fuck
was
is that?
It's a
That's funny.
narwhal horn. Like, damn. To keep the narwhal horn?
I kept mine, but I got two of them, so I caught two of them because I was like, somebody on launch day, somebody was like, it's bugged. It'll take away your horn and you'll have to get a new one. So I was like, fuck it, I'll save myself the time and just catch two of them. But yeah,
Smart.
it ended up not being bugged, so I don't know if they patched it that same day.
Or more corrupts.
Oh, come on. What the Here we go.
Oh, no, I just realized something. Now that, you can see through the ice caps, you see the air. It doesn't stop when it hits just go for the ground, like shot.
My dragon is not picking up bags here. It's like it's changed its
Doing his
mind.
best. He's doing his best.
Oh, it's because he's depressed.
Ah,
I guess I've been
Didn't
working him
realize
too
that
hard or
was-
some shit.
happiness, sad.
And mine's
Just not letting
depressed.
them want to do it.
His mood is playful, but his happiness is depressed. I think it's because I need to pet him. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Come here.
Okay.
One pet,
Your return.
still depressed.
50,000 XP.
2 pets. Still depressed.
You gotta pet him a lot.
Come here.
Oh, that's the thing.
Do you like being pet? Yes. Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put my
Alright, let's see. Still depressed. He must need to eat.
Well, yeah, my dragon's hungry too. But like a portal appeared over there, something like that.
Yeah, so you gotta go in there and put the horn in the orifice or something. I don't know.
Okay. Where? Happy's still sad. Okay. If it teleports me away, I will be back.
Yeah. Okay, that's a lot of pets. That should... Oh, he's lonely now. That did bring him back up. Alright. How are you lonely? How? Still lonely. Dude. You have no reason to be lonely. Mine got upgraded from depressed to lonely. I've just been rubbing the shit out of him.
The music there, like that's good.
Yeah.
70,000 XP.
Shit, you're gonna hit
It's
level
just
20
more
from
and
this
more.
for
I'm
sure.
already more than halfway.
I told you, man.
Okay. What do
Okay.
I have to do now?
I think we go jam that blessed horn into the shield generators or whatever they are.
Okay, so
We'll start
Keep it
on
on
the
my
left
waist?
side. There's 3 of them. Yeah, keep it on your waist.
damn, this is cool. It's a cool quest.
It is pretty neat. It's a nice change of pace from all the other stuff in the game.
Yeah, instead of running around the entire world, you just kill your way to Roma.
Yeah.
If you kill Roma.
We'll be okay for a little bit.
You probably do, just like, yeah. I'm guessing the blue fire is the generators.
Yeah, so there's one on the left, one in that center, and then one down the back right side. But we'll do the left, the middle, and then go grab the fire, and then go get the right side. And there's a couple of these guys.
We'll just load it in. That's pretty cool. So do you know, like, if you have one character at level 20, and then you get a 30% XP boost, and then if you level up, if you get another character at level 20, do you get a 60% XP boost?
No, I wish. Oh fuck, do I ever wish?
That'd be really helpful. Play Gloves of the Jungle. Let's see if that's any better.
Alright.
Oh no, it's actually a lot worse. Okay.
I don't know if it gives you any kind of
can't
real
throw it.
response. You gotta, it'll do something, I think, but okay.
Yeah, it like
Oh.
blew and made it a covering sound. Kind of
Alright.
disappointed like if you throw it at it, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to just toss it into the fire.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Like throw it from down here. Wow, we're deep. Just keeping all of them. And
I don't know if
last
we
one's
can-
around.
Yeah, it's like on the back side there. I don't know if these guys will even aggro.
They
That's,
don't.
that's crazy. Well, let's hit this fire because we already got 3 stacks. Good to go. And I think you have to do this last fight by yourself, but it's pretty easy. It's just
That's fine.
fighting Roma. I would watch the cutscene for this one because it's pretty cool.
I'm just kidding, I don't care. Wait, the what? Cutscene?
Yeah, there's a pretty cool cutscene for this one.
Okay. I won't skip it like I skipped the last one.
I'll be honest, the other cutscenes they're not really amazing. They're not bad, they're just like, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, shield bash, don't work.
Classic shield bash not working.
Classic. There we go. Okay, got it.
Alright.
Follow Tiny's plan. Okay. Okay, gotta do this. Should I just switch to my musketeer to just overkill?
You could. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it'll be a super
it's a
hard
portal,
fight.
okay.
There you go. You just did 20. Alright, so cool. You can do this fight as 20 on this, and then take the XP on your Ranger.
Slight Bishop Roman, yes. Okay. 80,000. Oh, actually, I gotta choose my last town. Oh, I'm excited now. Achieve level 20 is sweet. Okay,
Cool,
so yeah,
so-
I'm gonna put it on my Ranger.
Yeah. So go do the portal real quick.
Dude, if I get 80,000 XP from this, my Ranger's gonna go from like level 6 to
Oh man, that'll be
past 10
nice.
probably.
That'll be nice.
Okay. I will
Good
see
luck.
you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
I just got stuck on this part.
I'll just warm up by this fire here. This pixelated fire. It'd be cool if the clouds were like if the flames were like volumetric and they kind of like went around your hands, like they didn't go through them, they just like shaped around like goop. There's never anything in these boxes. It'd be super interesting if there was, though. This one's pretty cool because the like angular design of it. I wish there was more like big ass buildings like this in the game. It'd be cool though if you could go upstairs in them and stuff, and like there's like a winding clock tower kind of thing. That'd be pretty neat. And then at the top there's a hunchback you have to beat up. Oh, what? I don't remember seeing this in here. Oh yeah. Did you wreck that fool or what? I think he might be bugged out.
Oh, well, shit.
Did you wreck that fool?
Yeah, he's a pushover.
Yeah, he's total weakling.
Dude, like, shit.
All right, cool. Well, we got a couple things. I don't know if you get any more XP turning anything else into anybody from that, but you do have the kill quest one. Or have you gotten all of
Yeah.
those killed yet?
Hold on. Return to Marcus at Matt's Keep.
Okay.
That's probably where
So
you might
let's
get the last amount of XP.
yeah, let's head to that. I'm curious to see how much your ranger will get. It is sort of
Hold
a
on.
bugged out quest, so he may end up giving you another version of it, but
Yeah. Like the Necropolar Lords have risen. We're gonna die.
no.
Hope so.
That's
I
the,
thought
I
I
think
was gonna
that's
have
the
to run
raid.
and-
So I think the Necropolar Lords, that's the
Yeah,
raid.
that's probably it. Actually, has anyone started a raid? Like,
No,
has it
it's
been going on?
no. It releases on
Oh,
like
so,
the
like, they
first or
release the
something
area,
like that.
not-
Yeah, it releases like
yeah,
in a couple
okay.
weeks. All right,
Yeah, that's
let's
probably
head
it.
back down over there then.
Oh shit. Damn.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointed I didn't get to finish Roma.
Yeah,
So she was just a cultist.
pretty much. I'll never understand these people that are like, you know, like Lovecraftian tropes, like, oh, we really got to raise these old gods, like, but you're saying yourself that they want to kill all humans, like what?
Like, I do it for the views.
Yeah, they're like, fuck it, it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, it'll be worth it to be killed because they're the first person they see.
Yeah. The snow's just like stopping on like an invisible barrier up above there for me. I don't know if they have any other.
They don't.
Okay, so we'll just head out to the whatever his name is, Mike.
Marcos. Actually, I think we might just have to teleport there. Yeah, top Matt's Keep.
But that's the Marcos one. You still got to talk to the guy over here that gave you that kill quest.
I didn't finish Kill Quest.
Oh, you're not done it yet? How many more?
Four.
Oh,
We
we'll
can get that on the way.
yeah, we can get them right up here.
Actually, something that could be really helpful with leveling is like daily quests.
Oh man, I would kill for some daily quests.
Yeah, like every other MMO, daily quests. Like they don't even have to give that much. They just have to help. Okay, this one will make 2. Oh, that's right, I'm level 20. Actually, I'm not sure if I hit that one.
I think you did.
Oh, no, yeah, I counted. I got it. One more. Okay. I might not do, like, Sentry at all today, but I'm gonna be doing the world boss. There we go. Got it.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. I mean, for the warrior, you really, if you don't have the third world boss rings, you really want the Sanyel rings. Like those
Sanyel
is the worm world boss they're doing tonight.
I only have like the 25 critical strike.
Yeah,
And
so
I only have one of them.
that's the Elangata ones. And Sanyel as a warrior, you're mostly gonna not be doing anything. You hang out at the back, and you kill any worms that come up, and then as soon as he's like about to go down, you dash in there, sword dash in there, and get a couple hits in, and that's pretty much it. It's super easy,
Oh, well.
real casual. You could probably
I
watch
was
a
thinking
TV show
like,
while you do it.
I was thinking I was probably gonna go musketeer for it because that would be more useful like that.
Yep. And honestly,
And we
the
got it
rings
for-
don't really matter. It's rings and cape, right? So they transfer across character
Yeah.
to character.
But like, it's a world boss. If you don't get a ring or a cape, you should at least get a sizable amount of draw.
Yeah. Depends how long you're there, really.
Yeah. Because like it took me 4 tries to just get 1 ring from
So
the jungle one.
switch back to your ranger.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yeah, let's see.
Why'd you give me nothing?
It might, because it was bugged out before. No, one level.
Only 1 level. That's fine.
Yeah.
30,000 XP.
Yeah,
That's
not
fine.
too much. That's
Fine
something.
with that.
3
I
levels.
got my health. Oh, I can still
Shit.
talk to him. There are campfire. Oh, just telling me what I already know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm not gonna go back up because the. Shit.
So you can use your house teleport. Just do that, and I'll meet you in high step.
Okay, hold on. Just let me. Oh shit, we got 5 on us now.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I get it.
Let's go.
I'm still surviving through 5 of them. That's pretty good. Sweet. Cool. Well, I actually just realized it's like right about the time I gotta go. We did all that content in like 30 minutes, so there definitely isn't a
Yeah.
lot there.
Yeah.
And I'll
Okay, so you're leaving?
Yeah, I'll shoot you a friend request.
Okay. Thank you for all your help.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Never would have been able to do it without you.
Yeah, no worries. I honestly, that Chud Cadet quest is a little bit of a slog to get through, and it's like once you do it, it's like you just feel like you don't have to worry about like, oh, I didn't finish the game yet or whatever.
Yeah.
But that used to be the end of the game, so it was like, well, kind of not really as satisfying to finish it up then.
Oh, and like you said, you had a YouTube channel or like streaming, or whatever.
Yeah, I stream on Twitch. I'm Aeon Black 6 on there, and I rehost it all on YouTube. Same name, Aeon Black 6.
Okay, like I'll check you out.
If you look under like on Twitch under Orbus or whatever, like search by game or whatever, I'll show up in there.
Okay.
Cool.
So thank
All right,
you
man.
for all your help.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good one.
Okay. See you around, dude.
Cool. All right. So, made some pretty good progress today. I like taking a break from grinding every now and then just to help people out because it is a little bit tedious grinding out worms for that long. Let's see, major shards, minor shards. My stack's pretty full here. I'm gonna make another one of minor shards. And scales, finger, tooth, those will go in here. I'm pretty well good on scales and feathers and building my teeth back up. I still need a lot more eyes, and I don't have any rare stuff for fishing lures right now, but I don't really care too much about that right now. Dragons will be bred in the morning. I don't have anything for potions in there. I'm gonna feed this dude and see if that fixes his mood. So he is lonely. Let's see if food makes him less lonely. He's sad. Okay, now he's happy. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we made some decent progress. That's pretty good. To be honest, like getting halfway through 19 is good because the next time I'm on, getting that last chunk is going to feel a lot less stressful. I'm not going to be like, God, it's going to take forever. It'll take me a couple hours if I'm grinding, and if I'm doing other stuff, maybe a little bit longer, but that's not that big of a deal. Okay, I am out of here. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all tomorrow. Later.